Well, welcome back to class today. Today we are looking at triangles theorem, and we'll be looking at the first theorem we have on the board. We have the sum of angle in a triangle is equal 180. That's the sum of angles in a triangle. Remember, we know that triangle have three angles. So the angle A, angle B, angle C, all together will give us 180. So A degree plus B degree plus C degree equals to 180. The second theorem is the sum of two opposite interior angles of a triangle is equal to the exterior angle. Now, first of all, we need to know what an interior angle is. So let's look at the first triangle we drew. We have angle A, angle B, angle C. These three angles are interior. The word interior means inside. So when we have a triangle like this, let's say we have a triangle like this. So you see this, we have this point to be A, we have this point to be B. Now, if we have these two angles and we have an exterior angle outside the triangle, which is this part, what the theorem is saying that if this part is C, let's call this part C. If this part is C, then what the theorem is saying that the sum of these two interior angles, the sum of the two angles inside the triangle is equal to this exterior angle. So we say that angle A plus B equals to angle C. So we'll be looking at questions and see how we can apply these theorems in order to solve questions. So we'll take some questions and we'll solve and we'll wrap it up from there. So let's say we have this triangle on the board. We have angle, the first one is 40, the second one is 30, and the last one is A. So the question is find A. To find A, having known what the theorem states that the sum of angles in a triangle equals to 180. That means that we say that 30 plus 40 plus A. This gives us 180 degree, following the first theorem that we stated. So we'll add these two up. That will give us 70 degree plus A equals 180. So solving that is subtract 70 from both sides, we're going to be having A equals 180 degree minus 70. So this gives us A equals to 110 degree. I hope this is quite simple and it's clear. Okay, so let's say this is example 2. Using the second theorem, that the sum of two opposite interior angles, these two angles, they are opposite to this and they are interior. The sum of two opposite interior angles is equals to an exterior angle. So we'll say that this plus this, solution to this question. So we'll say that 25 degree plus 55 degree equals to y. Sum of two opposite interior angles. Okay, sum of two opposite interior angles. So this gives us this plus this. Now we'll be having 80 degree plus 80 degree equals that's y. We'll say that y equals 80 degree. So that is the answer. And also, if you solve the other way by saying that this plus this, that will give us 80. Now, 80 minus 180, that will give us 100. So you see that by the time you add this plus this, 80 plus 100, that will give you 180, the sum of angles in a triangle. And if this is a straight line, if you subtract 80 from 100, 80 from 180, you have 100. So that also settles the fact that angle in a straight line equals to 180, which we have done in our previous class. But for this, for the sake of this question, we have this plus this equals y, and y equals 80 degree. Following the second theorem, that the sum of two opposite interior angles of a triangle equals the exterior angle. And that is the answer. Thank you for watching. So we'll take the following classwork to be submitted in the next class. You just submit one. Okay, so we'll take the following as classwork, and let's solve using the methods we have using and following examples. Also, you should also make sure you work alongside with the theorem, because it is the theorem that will give you a clue to the solution to this question. Thank you.